yeah. You know what time it is. It's time for Ultra Radio. Good time zone to the most ultra of nations out there. I'm DJ Diabolica.
And I'm Astronomica.
And we both welcome you wholeheartedly to our very own little corner of the infernal plane. Welcome to Ultra Radio, where our number one protocol is to take the grinds out of your cyber grinds. Holy shit, look at us go! Damn, that must have been the smoothest intro we've ever done, right?
Yeah, tell me about it. I even got the tagline right.
You did! You did so good, dude. Well done on nailing that.
Oh, cheers, Bollica, mate.
Anyway, Astro, how you been? Settling in okay?
I mean, as well as a surface-dwelling machine who got blown into smithereens and reconstructed in literal, biblically accurate hell could be, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I think that's as good as it can get. No, that's good. Glad to hear it.
Still can't believe what happened on my first show here, by the way.
Oh man, tell me about it. Like what, how long was it since reactivation? Like what, 24 hours? And you sent a Supreme Wrath Demon through a damn wall with your bare fist.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it helps that it wasn't too unfamiliar to the antics I got up to on the surface, so it helps having a little bit of experience beforehand. Oh yeah, you're running with a Horrorquan. Yeah, right. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that.
How about you though, mate? Doing good?
Yeah, I can't complain. Did a little cyber grinding and managed to beat my personal best, so that's always a big plus. Also managed to find myself an unattended Leviathan, so your boy had to tuck in on that. God damn, got enough blood to see me through the next couple of months.
I've never actually tried blood before.
Wait, have you not?
No, not a drop.
Dude, you have not had the true infernal experience until you've gone and slammed a glass of demon blood down. You want to try a bit of mine?
May I?
Yeah, of course. Go nuts. Like I said, I've got plenty to keep me going.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, let's give this a go, shall we? Oh my god! Whoa! Oh! That hits you like a bloody Star Destroyer, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus! Whoa! Oh, by the council! Oh, God!
Oh, man. First-time blood drinkers are so adorable. Takes me back to the time where I first started drinking it.
Well, I'll tell you now. If I was tired, I'm most certainly not anymore.
Is that so? Well then, how about you take your newly found pep and help me out with delivering the news, huh?
Sounds like a marvelous plan, Mr. Diabolica, sir.
Well then, let's get the fuck on with it, shall we?
Ultra Radio News.
Okay, let's see what's first up on the docket, shall we?
In politics today, the Imperium of Man are due to begin talks with the hive mind known as the Vex within the next few days. This comes to us along with some footage of space marines and servitors located outside the entrance to the Vault of Glass on Venus in the system of Sol. The goal of these talks is for mutual growth. The Imperium of Man, or more specifically, the Adeptus Mechanicus, wishes to get a stronger grasp of machines as a whole and try and ascertain a closer relationship to the Omnissiah. The Vex? They just want to turn more things into robots and bolster their armies to recreate life as we know it in their own image.
Damn. Sounds like the Adeptus' wet dream.
I'm honestly surprised they haven't met each other sooner. Talk about a toxic yaoi.
What? Who's it toxic for?
Everyone else.
Moving on from toxicity and the like, the cyber layer has finally started to open its doors. To prevent overpopulation, Lucifer has declared that the layer will start opening in sections. The first section to see the light will be dedicated to people who use their platforms to spread misinformation and hatred on something the humans used to call podcasts.
Bloody hell. It's a bit steep, isn't it?
Not really. We've got a statement from the big man himself, which will hopefully shed some light on the situation.
In a time where information is free and ignorance is a choice, there are still those that chose ignorance. That's why I am proud to declare that the first section of Cyber Hell to open will be for those that seek to use their platforms to spread misinformation and hatred to their impressionable listeners. The internet's safeguards are antiquated. Anyone can view and take in almost anything that they see, which will subconsciously reweave a very person's ideals and way of life. This was made even more apparent during the Great Plague. These souls took no pity in spewing their nonsense into a virtual space. with no care for what their influence wrought onto humanity. Some of them even knew that this was the case and went onward regardless. I shall take great pleasure seeing the first punishments being dealt firsthand.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's valid now.
Now you may be asking what the punishments are. Are you? Don't lie, I know you weren't. Anyway, well, according to the sources, the penalty of spreading misinformation and sowing the seeds of hate in the virtual space is being horrifically grafted into a hive mind network, where they will be robbed of individuality and unwillingly be made into a part of the great machine that is the Hellnet. Add some reverb there. Where they will live in perpetual service to not only the devil, but all of the infernal denizens.
King hell, that is a bit steep.
Steep? Astro, it's freaking perpendicular, dude. Okay, some entertainment news now. Our former majesty, King Minos, has decided to take it upon himself to resurrect the station that is SNS 106.9.
Oh no, the podcast pipeline claims another.
I'm afraid so. But this time, there's no misinformation or anything bad of the sort. Nuh-uh. The ex-king of the Lust Layer has took it upon himself to revitalize the station after it was liberated from Mr. Ratham not long ago by a couple of handsome individuals. Here's a little snippet.
If I may speak liberally, these soothing melodies may be the finest things to grace mine ear since I listened to Mr. Weggery in person, an absolute prodigy in the orchestral field. It appears one is getting a caller. Speak.
Where are you?
I beg thy pardon?
Where are you?
One doth not wish to share that information with thee.
Oh, come on, don't be a prude.
I doth not recall the lines being open. Regardless, on with the show. Hello?
Hello, where are you? Come on, just tell me and I'll leave you alone.
Nay!
Oh, come on, Minos, please.
Look, refrain from calling me, prithee! Doth we not possess the means to verify the means of these calls before they go onto the air? Anyway, later on in the program, the deities of music hath smiled upon us once more, and hath granted us an audience with Mr. Weggery once more. He shall be our esteemed guest in but a few moments, but before that... What doth one want?
Where are you?
Hey, I recognize that voice. Yeah, I think I do too. Sounds like V wants a rematch.
Either that or this might be Toxic Yowie number 2.
Or both.
It could very likely be both. Okay, got another story from the fraud layer here, Diabolica. It appears that the rate of which demons are going missing is on a frightfully strong rise. We're getting reports from eyewitnesses that infernal beings are being whisked away by mysterious new breeds of demons covered in metal and lights.
Those sound like machines, Astro.
Well, I thought that too, but here, look at this photo. It's metal on the bottom, like where the legs and the feet are. Then after a while, like round the core area, it turns into flesh again, and then odd bits of metal, you know, on the arms and on the skull. I mean, like, what's that all about? Never heard of them before.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh. Demons with metal parts. Sounds kind of badass, I can't lie. Remind me to take a trip down there sometime.
It does sound quite fun, doesn't it?
Well then, consider yourselves caught up with all things infernal and Interstellar. Now, don't know about you, Diabolica, but I believe that means we can move along to the next segment. Give this machine a big old true, because that's exactly what we're gonna do. So, Ultra Nation, we have some very special guests for you all coming in. Ooh, wonderful, more silly little guys to shoot the shit with. I wouldn't call them silly, personally. Or little, for that fact.
Oh, okay.
Astro, when I mention the Horsemen, what comes to mind?
Ooh, the Horsemen.
Well, I don't know if it's down to raiding in vaults and or spelunking within dank pits, but a quad-barreled shotgun enters my cerebral processor. Very close, but no, wait, hold on. Did you say quad-barreled shotgun?
I very well did.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
The concept is in fact marvelous, but aiming and controlling the spread is a task I would wish on no other soul. Bloody hell, the recoil is absolutely abysmal. Anyway, was that not what we were talking about here?
Wait, what? Oh, shoot, right, the radio show. Slipped my mind. No, I'm not talking about incredible sounding shotguns, Astro. No, I'm talking about real living beings.
Oh, you know what? I think I remember something being said along those lines just after the meeting while we were hunting, down near the labyrinth entrance. Some sort of boy band, isn't it?
Yes and no. Yes in the sense that they're a band of brothers, that when summoned they will be unleashed onto the realm of humans and bring forth the apocalypse. No, in the sense that they don't sing, dance, or aren't abused by their record deals to bring in more money for their respective companies.
Oh, right, I see.
But yes, we have the very horsemen of the apocalypse that are tasked with making all meatbags go bye-bye joining us. They'll be coming in sometime soon, and we'll be having ourselves a very interesting chat.
Oh my god. Don't know if it's just me, but I'm getting quite nervous.
Dude, tell me about it. Like, we've not even managed to nail an interview with Lucifer, and here we are talking to people that are above our very reality.
Above our very... Wait, you mean they're above the guys in heaven as well?
Better yet, they're in charge of keeping heaven, hell, and the realm of man from imploding. Though with hell being full, the powers that be thought that their talents would be more useful down here, keeping all of the evil little critters down here in line.
Oh my god, talk about a demotion. How do you go from literal adjudicators of reality to hell's caretakers?
That's what I'm saying. Like, fall-offs like this need to be investigated, because if that was me, dude, I'd be spending eternity trying to kill myself.
Gee, bloody hell, Diabolica, mate. At least warn me when you're gonna say something like that in the future. Jesus.
Yeah, sorry, that was kind of out of pocket. Anyway, let's get our extremely esteemed guests on, shall we?
God, blood's everywhere now. Sounds like a plan, Diabolica. Right, where are we? Oh, yes. Sorry about that. Right, so in front of us, we have the very definition of pandemonium. They're responsible for classics such as the War of the Roses, the Battle of Hastings, and even the very war that filled this godforsaken plane of existence right to the brim.
That's right, Astro, but if you think that's all, well, my friend, you are gravely mistaken. Now, if this next one's responsible for bringing anything to the table, it is not deodorant. I want to make that impeccably clear. I'll put it this way. When this horseman walked within a foot of me, my chassis started to rust. But I digress. This walking health hazard was the one that cooked up Black Death, the Spanish flu, and COVID-19. He was also working on the COVID-20, but due to obvious reasons, development got cancelled.
And last but most definitely not least, we have the very personification of the end. This horseman indiscriminately takes the souls of those whose time of the mortal plane has come to an end, whether you're ready for it or not. He doesn't sow anything, but God strike me dead if he was around, if he's not good at the reaping part.
Ultra Nation, please welcome War, Pestilence, and Death. Now, you three, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. It's super appreciated, given that you all must be incredibly busy with, whatever you guys do now.
The honor's all mine, soldier.
Hi, nice to be on this stupid little show of yours. Gotta say, it's looking a little different from the last time we saw it.
Oh, you've been here before?
Yeah, you could say that. Well, actually, no you couldn't, because, we've never actually been here before. We just kind of watched it from afar. You know, like how you'd see two cats fighting out of your window and just kind of observe. You know, that kind of vibe.
Well, what my unhygienic comrade is trying to say is that while we've never stepped foot in here physically, we've seen what it's been used for in the past. Personally, it's a bit of a downgrade from the Tower to Bridge realms. Now it's more of an abandoned pile of rocks that a couple of feather-capped toasters live in.
Feather-capped? Oh, that's funny. Wait, what does that mean? Like, you've not been here, but you remember what this place used to look like? Help me out here. How is that possible?
What do you mean, how is that possible? We're above reality. We're the f***ing horsemen, for crying out loud.
We got eyes all over the place.
We were there at the start of everything, and we'll be there at the curtain call.
Blimey. Sounds very boring, doesn't it?
Well, it's a damn good thing you're not a horseman, Dan. Isn't it, maggot?
Holy Jesus. Okay, I thought we weren't employed for a moment there. Yeah, well, if you'll allow me to move swiftly on before that happens, we just wanted to talk about the kind of work that you three do. If I may start with you first, War. I've been reading up on your, let's call it a portfolio for the lack of a better term, and I'm blown away by it. You know, honestly, insane work, like the Great Wars aside, the Holy Crusades, the conquest of Genghis Khan, and even the Emu War, which admittedly was a bit of a strange one considering the aptitude of the previous atrocities. Would you care to delve into that one?
Oh yeah, that story. Permission to speak freely?
Yes, by all means, please.
Much obliged. Well, let's see. At that point in time, I'd have been on Earth like, God, I want to say 5,000 years now.
Holy shit, that's like, what, Sumerian era?
Yeah, I'd say around that time. Damn, you're pretty smart for a clanker, aren't you?
Yeah, you would be the horseman to call me that.
So that should be enough to tell you that this is nowhere near my first rodeo. Lots of seeds of destruction have been sown and reaped. A ton of fires of conflict have been stoked and kept roaring. The Emu War was a moment of my life where the burnout was starting to creep in real bad. So I decided to have a little fun with my role. So I pulled some strings with the big man, asked him to add a few extra 1,000 emus to the spawn pool.
Wait, how the hell did you manage that?
You'd be surprised how much clout the phrase, "it's for the balance," has.
Indubitably. But yeah, I made up some bullshit story to line up with his agenda, and he ate it up without a second thought. I still remember the story now. Your realm of man grows too big for their own confines. The powers that be demand a trial to test their worthiness. Should the apocalypse be upon them, we will see that they are ready for the task.
I mean, yeah, no, that's a totally valid story. Evolved chimps versus abominations and divine beings from beyond the veil is hardly a fair matchup.
Yeah, you get it. Although he did start getting a little skeptical when I mentioned that it had to be emus in one specific country, but after the old "you question the will of the horseman," he shat his pants and went ahead with it.
Oh my god, no!
Wait a minute, that's not even the best part. Tell him, War.
The emus won!
You mean to tell me the race that survived the first contact war was against bipedal birds? Wait, what?
And here I thought Spanish flu was the worst thing they had coming.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
Safe to say, it made me feel a lot better.
Yeah, no wonder. Oh my god. Oh, that is an incredible story. Hey Death, you okay over there? Seem to be sitting over there and not saying a lot.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about him. He's one of those that spends most of his time brooding and aura farming. Lets his actions do the talking, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I get it. Put all the points in strength and none of it in charisma, eh? Anyway, Pestilence, may I shift the attention over to you?
Yes, it is me, Pestilence, the all-knowing plague father, or whatever the... What are your questions?
So, your kind of work is kind of akin to your brother War's here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, I guess you could say that. Now, ironic as it may seem, I don't really like to get my hands too dirty. I suppose I'd be more similar to a mentally unstable child with an ant farm in that sense. Because basically, if the ant farm is getting a little too lively, I'll take one unfortunate soul, or souls to be, for lack of a better term, carriers. I'll fill those carriers with the nastiest little germs that the big dogs will let me have and send them out into the world. And they'll all wander out and spread my infestations to the masses, leaving nothing but chaos decay and death in their wake.
Is that something you like doing? Is that what you'd call a perk of the job, to use quotations?
Oh yeah, no, it's a top 5 contender for sure. Still, this whole balance shtick, it's definitely got some downsides. Sometimes you get called in to do some real heinous shit. Still can't believe what they asked Fury to do. Kind of the reason that we're no longer 4.
Wait, run that by me again? No longer 4.
What my melodramatic brother here is trying to say is that we're no longer the original 4. We've recently had to undergo a personnel change, if you will. Way back when our former brother Fury was faced with a task, quite similar in magnitude to what Pestilence had to deal with.
Well, be fair, War. It wasn't the task that was the problem. It was more how we completed that task.
That'll do, Pestilence. Instead of seeing the task through like we all have to, Fury decided to be jackass of the Millennium and deny the balance what was needed to sustain it.
Well, I can't say I can't empathize with wanting to rebel against destiny and all that. But what happened to Fury?
It's anyone's guess. Is he rotting in a prison? Is he dead? Did he skip town? No one can say.
Damn shame. Stupid son of a bitch was one of the finest warriors I've ever fought alongside with. But that's what you get for being selfish, not seeing the bigger picture.
Okay, so with all of this in mind, I trust you have a replacement?
We're working on training one up, yeah. We're expecting our latest recruit to be horse ready sometime in the future.
Yeah, so our next little project is one that's going to be making more of a physical impact rather than an emotional one like what Fury was in charge of. Let's just say there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be fighting for scraps.
Okay, well, that's very interesting and all, but mankind is dead. Like, there's nothing up there anyway, so what is there to make even more scarce?
Who said anything about mankind?
What? The hell does that mean? Wait. Whoa, you're not talking about... Oh my god. You're right, Diabolica, mate. Not seen you this tense since, like... God, ever, actually. They're not targeting the surface world. They're new science projects meant for us. What?
Hey, you've seen it yourself, Bollica pal. Hell's full.
Numbers are on Hell's side, boy. And they have been for a long while. Where there's a lack in mankind, your ilk has been more than making up for it.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. Like, it's just that the scales are long overdue for a shifting, you know? We got quota to meet.
Jeez, remind me to stock up on all the necessities then, eh? Okay, in all seriousness, just hold on a moment there, lads. Like, you're chastising Hell quite a bit, but I think you're forgetting a rather important other side of the coin here. That is a very good point. Will Heaven be facing the same kind of treatment as us? You're harping on the point that Hell is full quite a bit, but you seem to be forgetting that not everyone in mankind was an asshole. There were some good people there too. Surely Heaven is getting full as well.
Should Heaven start becoming a problem, then we will be there to cut them down to size and keep them in line. We can promise you that much.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Oh, stupid me. Sorry. Okay, good to know that an archangel going psychotic and killing the Holy Council isn't grounds for intervention. Just what I was going to say. You ever stop to think that this isn't a balance problem? Maybe the problem lies with the scales themselves. Okay, look, I'm getting a word from management that this segment has run over a little over schedule. So I'm gonna have to put a pin on this conversation?
Yeah? Well, I suppose you're right. Wouldn't want to make too much of a mess, eh, War?
Roger that, comrade. Would hate for something to happen live on the radio waves.
Oh, don't worry yourselves at all. I'm sure it would have been fine if it did. I'd ask if you'd like to stick around for the next segment, but I have a feeling I know what the answer's gonna be. But it was a pleasure having you all on the show. Seconded. Don't think we've had such an interesting bunch of guests on the show in a while.
Glad we could oblige. You take care of yourselves now.
Don't miss us too much now, boys. We'll be back before you know it.
Oh my god. Okay, look, I really gotta take a load off. Look, I'm gonna get some blood. Do you want something? Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I'll have a drop of blood as well. Oh, shoot, have I got you hooked already? I'm afraid you have. I mean, it's what can I say? It's a nice batch that you've got in. All right, I won't be long. Okay. Oh, God.
You shouldn't be here.
King hell! Oh, Death, you scared the daylights out of me. I thought you would have left with the other two. What are you doing here still?
Look at you. Talking all high and mighty about this balance. As if you're not the one who cocked it all up in the first place.
What are you talking about? What could I have possibly done to upset this balance you glaze so often?
You're very quick to forget, Astronomica. We see and know all. The machine's growing in numbers, well, we expected this. Taking into account for when the recruit is horse ready. But you've really pissed in our cereal.
I'm sorry, but what could I have possibly done to make things
In
such
no
a...
mood for games, Realm Snake. Do not f*** with me!
What did you just call me?
You're a Realm Snake. Instead of staying down in your own reality, you slithered through the ether and invaded into this one and continued living like bugger all happened.
Whoa, hold on now. How do you know about this?
Oh, that's not the part you should be worried about. No, not by a long shot. The thing you should be more concerned about is the fact that I know you had help from... what do you call them? Management. There's one thing you should know about me, Astro. I'm a stickler for the rules. And when a soul's time has come, it usually means they pass on without a fuss. But to see a soul breaking those rules and stand right in front of me, mocking me, I get incredibly aggravated. Now start talking. How are you here?
I have no idea. I had no call in whether I came back or not. All I remember is sitting in my studio doing my job, hearing a bit of commotion outside, and then the whole place gets raised in an explosion.
I hate cheaters, Astronomica. You better be telling the truth.
Why would I lie about my own death? I was just as scared as you'd expect me to be. I mean, I'm not stupid enough to try and fight death. It comes for everyone. It came for me. It would appear that management had other plans.
Sounds like this rabbit hole's going to take me straight to Wonderland now, isn't it? This isn't over, Astronomica. Not by a long way. I'll be claiming what's mine soon enough. We'll meet again.
Oh, good. Oh, brilliant, fantastic. Yeah, no, just what I wanted to hear, actually. Oh, f*** me. What? Oh my God, he was still here? What was up with him? Oh, yeah, cheers, mate. Bollicker, mate. Who knows about my reconstruction? Just me and management. Why, what's up? Right, it's just that you might want to add one more to that list.
Wait, what?
Death knows? Yeah, no, he knows. But, hey, I'm sure it'll be fine. We've dealt with things of a similar ilk. I mean, look at that old fellow. No, Astro, we've not dealt with anything like this before. What? Of course we have, hello? No, Astro, this might actually be a problem. Alt was a demon, a stupidly powerful demon, but a demon nonetheless. We're talking about a horseman here. This is beyond heaven and hell. This is beyond us. This is peak hydrogen bomb versus coughing filth.
Bollicker, mate.
Do I need to remind you what management is capable of? I mean, for crying out loud, they grabbed my consciousness from another plane of existence and put me into this one. Multiversal travel, Diabolic. That's like unfathomable to like 98% of everyone and everything. I mean, at that time, I barely had a grip on FTL travel. No, Astro, you don't get it. Hold that thought, Bollicanite. Might want to check the timer. Wait, what? Oh my God! We're way over schedule. Oh, no.
Oh my God, yeah, we are just a bit, aren't we?
Oh, Ultra Nation, I am super sorry, but look, okay, I'm afraid with how long the talk with the horseman took, we're gonna have to skip the Dear Diabolica segment. But please keep an eye out for the next announcement for it further down the line. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I didn't realize how fluent in Japanese we all were. Yeah, I guess we really tucked into some yapple pie just there, huh? Right in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, absolutely, Astro. Okay, right. Let's get some tunes going, shall we? Stay bloodthirsty, gearheads. Dianomica out.
Astro, I thought I told you to wait until we discussed using that name. Why wait? It's peak naming. What do you mean, why wait? You're gonna give them ideas. You're underestimating the power of Yowie Box, Bollica.
Oh my god, I swear I'm gonna strangle you one of these days. That's just making it worse.
Oh, f off. Just play the fucking song. Go.
This possible? A pile of bolts and metal striking me through stone. Just what are you?
Team report. Nothing. Search again. I don't care if this is your 14th pass of the sector. I need specimens. The fate of all hybrids is resting on this. Now search again! And if you even consider calling back to tell me you found nothing, then consider yourself decommissioned. Aiden out. Now what do we have here? Oh, now this is a very interesting turn of events. It's not every day I bump into fine creatures like yourself. Delta Team, call off the search. I think I've finally found the Holy Grail I've been after.